Hello and welcome back. We're up at our caravan storage again. We're going to be going out soon, hopefully. Or we might have already been when this vlog comes out. But one of the jobs that I wanted to do was check the tyre pressures on the caravan. It's been stood for just over 6 months on axle stands. As you know, it's only been off axle stands for about a week or so. And I wanted to check the tyre pressures and make sure they're okay. Now, very important to check your tyre pressures. We do them normally before every trip, and on our car we change our tyre pressures as well in terms of the load for the vehicle. So when we've got the caravan on, we increase our rear tyre pressure to 41 psi and we put the fronts up to 33 psi in order for carrying the full load. And again, that's important to change those pressures in order to make sure that you're running safe. We use a TyrePal system, great system. If you've not got this, have a look at it. It's good just to monitor your caravan tyres while you're towing. What I'm going to do while I'm here is take the sensors off and change the batteries in the sensors, because they've been left on there for quite a while and I want to make sure that they're working okay. So let's go outside and check the pressures and see what we've got. So I'll just take the sensor off. Get this little key to undo the nut at the back. It's just better to loosen it slightly. Right, and then we can undo that. With these, to check the pressure on this, you've got to take the whole thing off, which is a bit of a pain, but we can manage that. So I use a digital gauge, PSI. Oops. 58 psi. They should be at 63 psi, so they have lost a bit of psi there. So we'll put some of them in. So I'm using my Ryobi cordless pump. Now I've just checked again and it's actually 62 psi, not 63. I just do it a little bit over, that's 62.2, because when you're screwing this on, a bit of pressure comes out, so I'll just do it slightly over. I'll go and do the other side and then we'll change the batteries. So to change your batteries, it's quite straightforward. There's my two sensors. Now I've put on this one, you can see there's a number 8 on that, and that's just to tell me that it's near side. It doesn't actually correspond to anything really, it's just got a sticker on it to say that it's a near side. Get this tool here, so I'm going to put that in there. You get this key that you put on top, and then you just turn it to unloosen it. And then that reveals the battery inside. Just starts to unscrew, you can see the batteries there and they just slide out. The ones that are in it are 1632s. I've not actually connected these up. These have been in since last year, but I'm just going to change them anyway. Then we start off with fresh batteries for the season. Somebody asked me, do I take the sensors off over winter? And to be honest with you, I just leave them on the caravan. They stay there. So once you put the battery in, you just, there's a seal on there as well, you screw that back on and then tighten it up with the key. Like so. Right, we'll do the other one. So that's both pressures done there, and you can see that they are registering both at 62 psi and it's given 32 degrees, so I'm quite happy with that. So that's tyre pressures done. That will automatically shut off. I'll shut that off anyway. But what happens with the sensors on the Caravan is eventually they'll just shut down and they come back on when the rotation of the wheels spin. So when you put it, if you've got a TyrePal, when you put that in your dashboard, they might not necessarily come on straight away, but as the wheels start to rotate, they'll register the pressures within the tyres. So a really good system that. If you've not got it, I would strongly recommend that. We've had that for quite a few years and it's great for monitoring those tyres. All that's left to do now is to do the wheel nuts, torque the wheel nuts up to 160 Newton meters. I noticed the other day that Tony from the Caravan Addies pointed out something that's really quite important. If your caravan's been stood for quite a while and then you start to tow it and the brakes, the pistons start working, what I would recommend, and what Tony said, I'll put a link into his video, is that if you are driving for about 15-20 minutes, pull over, have a check of your wheel drums, make sure they're not too hot, because if they could be stuck on because the pistons haven't been moving because it's been stood for quite a while, you know, and it could be causing friction and heat. So it's worth just checking them, maybe tow for about 15-20 minutes and then give it a check, make sure that they're not too hot. But yeah, just be careful on your first strips out there. That's the tyre pressures done on the Caravan, quite happy with that. Hopefully we're all going to be getting out soon, and if we've not already got out, I hope we're having a great time back out in the Caravan. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon. Take care, bye bye.